Hello, Gareth here. So I'm at the gas stand. In England we say petrol station. I think in America you say gas stand. And the tank is pretty full now, and I'm going to Tsukahara today. Tsukahara is a beautiful place that I've often seen from the highway, and I've always wanted to go there. One time I tried to do it and I couldn't find the place, but today I found the tourist office in Tsukahara, actually yesterday, on the internet. So that's the coordinates I put into my maps thing on my cell phone, and that's where we're going. It should take about 1 hour, and I'm excited. I just want to show you this highway bridge. It's not at all beautiful in my opinion, but it's very impressive. Look at these huge concrete posts. It's quite an incredible piece of engineering. I've arrived at the Tourist Information Centre in Tsukahara, and the lady there was really helpful, and she showed me on a map where I can see some beautiful scenery, so that's where I'm going next. I just saw this and decided to stop. I think it looks quite beautiful. That huge piece of rock on top, and I just love the texture of the rock and the colours, the mottled surface, and it's surrounded by this beautiful greenery, and there's some lovely pink flowers, and then behind it you've got that fantastic sky, that beautiful contrast of blue and white. Very, very powerful. Oh, I don't know where to go. Oh, but I can see a beautiful view, so I will stop here. So this is what I was looking for, and I'm so happy because I found it. Now look at that sky. I mean, it's a sky to die for. It makes you happy to be alive. And look at the intense shadow on that mountain. It's so dark. I think that's Yufudake mountain, and this time from behind. It's beautiful. There's lovely contrast here of light and shadow, and luckily on the left hand side I've got a few trees here which makes it look nice. Sometimes it can be just like grass plains and it can look a little bit boring. So I'm actually going to do a painting right here. So let's get ready. Get my easel up. So get my paper out. Get my tool belt out. So now I'm doing my on-the-spot painting. Sadly, you can't see the whole picture because I messed up with the camera, so apologies for that. But anyway, moving on, the first thing I did was my drawing. Now, I think calling it a drawing is perhaps being too kind. It's more really a scribble, but the important thing is it did its job. It worked. Then it was time to paint, and the first thing I painted was the sky. I love to paint the sky because I can use very loose brush strokes. It's a very liberating feeling, and I enjoy creating the soft and hard edges. Then it's basically just filling in the base colour for the mountains and the grass. But one of the things that makes me laugh looking at this video is a fly that kept coming back and landing on my paper. So this is what happens when you paint outside. But it is also a very enjoyable experience too. So now I'm going to do the shadows on the mountain. It's a little bit of a tricky thing, this. So wet this with my big flat brush. It will dry off probably very quickly, so okay, and then here, yeah, but here we've got a kind of grey cloud. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. When things go wrong, the wind always seems to pick up. Something I've noticed. I've got something crawling up my leg. Semi-transparent there, I like that. Okay. Oh, I removed some of the green. Didn't want to do that. Okay. Maybe I can fill it in. Okay. Just a few final touches, hopefully. Finished. Maybe I could add a little touch of yellow to these trees. Good idea, bad idea? We're going to find out. Oh yeah. And then soften it, blend it in. Yeah, I think that was a good idea. So here's a close-up of the painting that I did on the spot. Now, I do think it looks a bit scrappy, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I think I did a fairly good job, and I think it captures a little bit of the atmosphere of the scene. But later at home, I did another version, and this time I think I did something a lot nicer, maybe a lot more polished. I especially like the sky. Possibly it hasn't got the energy of the first one, but I'm quite happy with it. I drive on a little, then I stop because I see this scene from the car window. I get out for a better look. It's so beautiful. Later, at home, I do a painting of this scene, and perhaps because this worked out better than I expected, I did another one. I'm happy with both these paintings because I think they caught the magical beauty of that moment. Okay, so over here there's a cafe, so go and have a quick look. Oh, there's a big sign saying closed. That's normally my look. So there we go, coffee and maybe ice cream, but sadly closed. One of the big problems, oh, I think there's rain coming down, and I saw a rainbow not long ago, but you can't even feel it. It's that light. But anyway, one of the problems with the countryside is everything closes very early. This was going to be my coffee moment, yeah? When I sit down at the table, show you my fantastic cup of coffee and some delicious ice cream made by cows that probably reside here, because actually, you know, I can definitely smell cow poo. I think there are cows around here somewhere. But anyway, the cafe moment has gone. I just saw this dog and I just wanted to take a photo of it. It's a really nice dog. Bye bye, mate. I think he'll get up soon. But then again, maybe not. Later at home, I did the following painting. I'm really happy with what I did here. And even though I didn't fully capture that beautiful shimmering road, I did capture the vibrant green colour of the foliage. This image here is captured by my drone, and I captured this accidentally, I think. But I really liked it for some reason, and later on at home I did a painting of it. Now the painting, I'll admit, is no masterpiece, but it's interesting, and really it's just a sketch, and I'm glad I did it, but it was also a lot of fun to paint. And this is also where I took my drone up in the air for a second flight. So I'm really happy to show you the following painting. I think this is my favourite out of all the paintings I did for this trip. And that's saying quite a lot because I did some really good paintings on this trip. I don't know why, but I did, and I'm really happy about that. But this one I liked the most because this was a bit different. So this painting is from the images I got on my second drone flight. And one of the things I really liked was when you had that sun low down, it was catching some fir trees and they had a reddish hue, which looked really beautiful. So I had a go at trying to paint that, and this is the result of that. In fact, this is the second one I did, but I'm absolutely delighted with it, and I hope you like it too.
In 500 meters, turn left onto 616.
Never trust Google Maps. This is the scenic route, but this road is a bit narrow. This looks like a dead end. Oh, maybe not. So that's a gate to a shrine, probably. In the woods there, yeah. Wow, that looks quite exciting actually. It's a long line of trees into the woods. Quite like it. A little bit spooky. I was just passing by and I saw this, what looks like a Japanese version of the Addams Family residence, and I thought, let's take a peek. Sadly, it's padlocked, but look at this. Okay, I'm going to squeeze through here and we're just going to have a little gander. Is that a wooden bridge? Hopefully there's no dogs. But this is quite beautiful, right? And over there's a little, I don't know what it is. I'd go over this bridge, but I don't know if you can see, but there's a few, yeah, it's Indiana Jones time, and no, on a small version. Oh, look at this here. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? If somebody comes, I'll just apologise profusely. But look at this. This is beautiful. Wow. Now, who designed this? Because, oh, and there's this soft moss. It's really soft. It's really beautiful. I don't know who designed this, but someone's got talent, right? It's beautiful. Okay, that's about it. There's something over there, but I don't think I can get over there. Oh, goodness me. It's a bit spooky, guys. Oh, my goodness. Probably shouldn't do this, right? This could end badly. I'm not really going to do that today. But what a treat. What a treat. Beautiful, right? And there's something over there. I don't know what that is. Let's have a little bit of a look. Goodness me, this is where Samurai comes out of his house and chops me into 3 pieces. Oh, that's rice. Wow. It's nice here. There's a real nice freshness in the air. One day I'll come back. Oh, and look at these flowers. Aren't these beautiful? And look at this mountain. Look at that. Imagine that being outside your bedroom window. Wouldn't that be wonderful to look at every morning? That'd put you in a good mood, right? You can't look at that and be miserable, right? You've got to realise that there's beautiful, majestic things in the world. Okay, enough of my ramble. Let's continue. I just thought I'd show you this because I think it's quite funny. I think this is a bakery, but this is what they call it. Bread Research Factory, Tsukahara. So I'm not sure I'd really like to try the bread from here, judging by the name, because it sounds like I'd be a bit of a guinea pig. But the truth is, it's probably delicious bread. For some reason, they like calling shops factories, and they like the word research. Although I think there's an A missing from that, right? It's very interesting, Japan. That's all I can say. This is a lovely adventure. I've never been here before, and I've always wanted to be around this area. I've seen it from the highway, but I've never been able to get off the highway and find this place. So look at this. How beautiful. How absolutely beautiful. Isn't that just absolutely drop dead gorgeous? I mean, wow. And in the distance there is like a mountain. Can you see it? I just need somebody to play the harmonica now, and this would be an absolutely perfect moment. I'm so glad I found this place. And here is a painting of the scene that I later did at home, and I'm really happy with it. I love the warm glowing sky. I love those beautiful dramatic cloud shapes, and I love the grass and the textural effect that I created there. I just wish I could remember how I did that, because I really want to use that in future paintings because it looks so good. And there I am, the figure of the artist outside with his easel, painting beautiful nature. So here we are again, in the dark, in the countryside.